Guys, welcome back to my channel. Decided to do follow-up video on my recent video about the USPS losing packages or buyers, not all buyers, some buyers scamming the system, which has been happening before also. So today, since I didn't want that other recent video to make it very long, I decided to do a new video about the situation since I have two more recent orders that USPS, both of them were shipped with USPS ground advantage, and both showed that they have been delivered to the buyer's address. But both buyers, and I'll share the screen again, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Both buyers reached out and said, even though it shows delivered, it's not delivered to them. So, as my recent video where I actually didn't mention a couple of things about it, which I will mention. And now, like I said before, I really appreciate you guys taking your time to watch my videos. And it really means a lot for you guys to do that. And if you have any questions, let me know. I usually don't get a lot of comments, which is most likely, in my opinion, is good. Maybe not. I don't know. But it's not important. So, um, the issue was with that particular buyer, which I made a video about, is that he, in my opinion, I actually made a thumbnail where I put down that it's a possible scammer. In reality, guys, I think in this case, it may be 98% scammer because of the feedback. And if you watch the video entirely, where I actually was going through the feedback that he left for sellers, you can see the pattern happening. And that particular buyer already was on eBay. It's not a new buyer. He was on eBay for a while. And the pattern was going on for a certain amount of time when he was buying stuff from different sellers and claiming that the packages never arrived, even though most likely, as in my case, they showed that they were delivered. And as you know, with the seller protection, the sellers will get their money back anyway, in this case, as long as it shows delivered. And what I forgot to mention in my last video about the situation is that eBay will most likely reimburse the buyer. So in those instances, even if you report the buyer, and a lot of sellers most likely have done it throughout the years, reporting buyers like that, I don't think uh, like something will happen to them at all. Maybe it happens to some, but in my opinion, eBay will just keep bending over. Sorry for my language, and just reimbursing those types of buyers if they keep calling or have eBay call them about this issue that they have not received the package. So they can make up many stories, guys. The eBay policies, loving and bending over for the buyers, which has been going on for many years already. This will not change much, in my opinion, and that's my opinion. You can leave comments if you think differently, but it is what it is. Cannot You can make fun of eBay this way, but it is not gonna change. So, without further ado, guys, I'll share two screens um, about recent orders that I've shipped, and both orders showed being delivered to both buyers, and both buyers claimed they didn't get them, even though they showed delivered. So let me share one screen and show you this particular one message from the buyer. This one was recent. You will see it on the screen. Um, this particular one says, I can read it to you. It says, "Hello, the tracking number shows product delivered status, but I didn't receive it. The postman may have left it in the wrong cluster box. I'll wait a couple of days to see if it it is if it one of my neighbors turns it in the event that it doesn't show up by this coming weekend, I'll contact you to see about getting a refund or another set of dice shipped. And I replied to him already professional, apologizing for the delay. That's what you guys need to do. And most of you experienced resellers know about it already. And I said that he will need to open item not received case in this situation as that other possible scammer did. So in this case, this guy and Archie Biscuit Bot, with all due respect, man. Archie, thanks for watching my videos. Archie actually mentioned in the comments that there were glitches, as you guys know, there were, as usual. My favorite stuff is glitches, guys, not just with eBay. But servers, unfortunately, not responding properly, guys. Again, probably need an update. Probably they need to implement um, the original Intel servers from back in the 80s, the ones that actually were really good ones with good components, guys, that didn't break down. But anyway, Archie brought out a point where there were glitches with addresses, which is true. 100% there was most likely glitches, and currently it is going on. A lot of sellers on eBay, most likely not just eBay, everywhere. Doesn't matter. Whatnot, Amazon, Poshmark, Mercari, Etsy, Bonanza. Even Bonanza, guys, suffering from this, most likely. But it's not about glitches, you know. It's about USPS overall and ground advantage. I think the service itself also. And if the buyers are smart enough, guys, they can implement it into their regular type of system. In my opinion, they can just order stuff, claim it's not delivered, and it can work. Believe me, guys. I can tell you, if the buyer is not stupid, they can order something that they need, which actually has some value, pay the seller, and they may not even go through the switcheroo type of return type of situation and open return and lie about it. They know how it is on eBay, most likely, especially, in my opinion, buyers who are also sellers. They know how it is. So they can open up a not received case and they will know, most likely, if they complain about not getting the product, even though it shows delivered, most likely eBay will reimburse them. So they will keep the product and they will get the money back. So it's kind of win-win situation for them. So it's kind of, in my opinion, this is what it is, guys, and it's gonna keep happening because how eBay does stuff in their business, unfortunately. But here's a message that you guys I just read to you. So I responded and I said to the buyer, apologize for that, and he will need to open up. Most likely in a couple days he will, like that other buyer from the recent video, not received case, where again I'll have to put in the tracking information and eBay will see it. Now, in terms of you getting dinged as a seller for this, I'm not sure, but with the current issues, most likely eBay already knows about this whole situation, and I'm not alone here. So, and so that's one example. Okay, let me stop sharing. That was for the backgammon dice, so it's not like a lot of money. So next screen, guys, I'll share another one, another message from another buyer. Is I think it's gonna be this one. So here's another one that was actually recently also, like couple maybe April 22nd, so 3 days ago. And this particular buyer says, I do not have my package. Post office today claims that the picture they have is a flat envelope, and it is missing. It is not your fault or mine. You see that I do not have my package. As I asked the guy on the post office, where is it and who should pay? Does the postal service have insurance? Thoughts? And then I replied to him about the same way I professionally apologize for that. And this particular buyer, guys, already opened not received case. So this was for the motor actuator for Honda ATV. So this was like, if I remember correctly, like a $30 item. So, but anyway, so he opened up not received case. Let me show it to you. That particular one already did open it, and I already put the tracking information also, as I did with a potential scammer. So that's been kind of happening already. And there is another buyer, which I'll show you also, the recent one that I actually forgot, just remembered. So let me show you this one that I just talked about. That was a potential scammer that opened it. Here's another one right here that I just talked to you about. So let me share this screen and show it to you again. Sorry guys about that, but I actually forgot to here it is, I think. Yeah, so here is that not received claim for that motor actuator. Please resolve this request by April 26th. I already put the tracking number in. So that one is I just talked about. So this guy opened up not received case already yesterday, I think. Now let me share the tracking information for both of those backgammon dice and that motor actuator orders. And here is one right here. This is for backgammon dice. That shows delivered, shipped to the buyer on April 20th, delivered on April 24th. Delivered in at mailbox, as you can see from the screen. So that's for the backgammon dice. So it was delivered, as you can see. And so I'll stop sharing this screen. Here is a screen for the motor actuator. Right here. I think it's gonna be hopefully this one. Yeah. So this is for motor actuator, guys. So also you can see on your screen delivered on Saturday, April 13th. As you can see, shipped to the buyer Sunday, April 7th. Today is April 25th. See, out for delivery, delivered in at mailbox also. So that buyer opened up the not received case, which I already told you about. Now here's the third one. So I have four already. One was a potential scammer. Here is the fourth one that opened a request not received case today. And that actually one I apologized already numerous times. He reached out. And this one, guys, actually, I don't think they even delivered this one to the buyer because I was checking tracking just in case. Let me see exactly if that's the correct one, because there were a couple with Amazon Fire Sticks that I actually recently sold, and they both basically were kind of a situation where I was checking the tracking and just kind of paying attention. So let me make sure that's the correct one, because I had two, and I'll share with you again that particular order. I need to find it, guys, to see if that's the one I'm talking about. So, and that one was a while back actually. So, just wanna to share it with you also. Let me see here if I can find it. Sorry, guys, it's taking this time. But anyway, let me open this request right here, and this guy has not received it yet. So, let me share the screen. So this one hasn't received it, and it's been almost 3 weeks. Sorry guys, again, that it's a longer video, but let me share the tracking number with you. You see what I'm talking about. We're gonna discuss all of them today, guys. And that particular buyer that opened not received case today, he is located in Virginia. In in Virginia, and this package currently arrived at USPS regional facility at Merrifield, Virginia. And let me share that screen, guys, so you'll see where this package went through. It's just crazy. So let me share this. This is from USPS.com, tracking information. All right, so as you can see on the screen, guys, let me pull it down here. See all tracking history. So I shipped it on April 12th, and it went from Cleveland to Phoenix, Arizona, to their distribution center. It got there on April 14th, and then it was there on April 16th, and then after Phoenix, Arizona, it went to Jersey City, New Jersey, and arrived there on April 18th. You probably, I don't know if you can see it on the screen. Then it arrived at USPS facility in Indianapolis, Indiana, on April 18th, and on April 19th departed USPS facility in Indianapolis, Indiana. Then arrived at USPS regional facility in Indianapolis, Indiana, and then that was on April 19th, and then on April 23rd, it departed USPS regional facility in Indianapolis, Indiana, and then on April 23rd arrived at USPS regional facility at Richmond, Virginia, and then April 24th in transit to the next facility. And today, on April 25th, it arrived at USPS regional facility at Merrifield, Virginia distribution center. And you can see he still didn't get it. It's already there. So I didn't message him back yet, but he opened up. Let me share that screen, and you'll see what I'm talking about his situation. He opened up not received case, and right here, let me share it with you. We're gonna have a lot of screen sharing today, guys. So here you go, guys. He opened up not received case today. The buyer reported their item hasn't arrived. The buyer requested a refund because their item hasn't arrived. If the buyer doesn't hear from you by Tuesday, April 30th, they can ask us to step in and help. Buyer's request. The buyer requested a refund. Buyer's message. The item was shipped almost 3 weeks ago and I have not received it. Bouncing around from post office to post office. I would like a refund. See, there you go, guys. So what you're gonna do in this situation, guys? You're gonna do update tracking details for the buyer. And what I was talking about in my previous video, that information shows up right away. And then you click on with a USPS carrier and tracking number, you click on save and continue. That was a $20 item. So it said you updated tracking details. Thanks, we'll let the buyer know that you updated tracking details for this item. And you can also take another action in the meantime, guys. Drive it to the buyer yourself. In your car, pick it up from Virginia regional office and drive it to the buyer. It will be faster. They should add that option. That's not funny, guys. I feel bad, because people paying for the products and USPS. This particular situation is totally on USPS, as you understand. So let me stop sharing. And the other ones, as you understand, Archie was talking about this glitch. There is a possibility of that. Even though Archie, one of the buyers I specifically asked, the one with backgammon dice, if his address, he sent me his address in a message, and he said that he hasn't changed his address in 27 years, so he has the right address. So that glitch, even if it was happening, didn't affect him. So this is again on USPS. So 3 instances so far. One was potential scammer, which I made a recent video about, and those backgammon dice. The guy told me he lives in some kind of like it's like a big complex with a lot of mailboxes. Apparently, like I don't know, I'm not sure if it's not like an apartment complex. Maybe it is. He didn't specify, but he said that they can get their packages put into the wrong, I guess, mailbox in there. So that's a possibility. But that's totally on USPS, guys. If they do it, I mean, it's not on eBay glitch or anything. So that's there you have it. And so, guys, I just wanted to bring it up, and a lot of talk about the situation recently on lives and podcasts, videos. So I think eventually it will be probably much faster to drive the packages to your buyers yourselves, guys, or use DoorDash. It's gonna get there faster than USPS Ground Advantage, guys. And all of them, guys, I wanted to mention all those packages, except the potential scammer. I have to double check if it was I think it was priority mail, but I'm not sure. The ones that I made a recent video about. But the other three were all USPS Ground Advantage. So just kind of make your own decisions about the situation, and most likely right now currently I know most sellers had this issue with USPS. So anyway, guys, once again I really appreciate you watching this video. I think eventually USPS will probably have to pay all the sellers to deliver their own packages themselves on the camels, guys. Think if you're gonna send your packages like good old days on donkeys or camels, most likely it's gonna get delivered to the right place. Think donkeys and camels, guys, have more knowledge nowadays than humans. So anyway, guys, appreciate you all watching. Please subscribe, hit the like button, guys, share with your friends, family. My debacle videos about nonsense. I'm not sure if it's nonsense, maybe it's not. But I really appreciate you all watching once again, and I'll see you on the next video, guys. Take care, stay safe.